Hi everyone, I'm back. I'm Denise with Spiritual Growth Tarot, and this reading is devoted to getting inside the truth of Rudy Giuliani. My friend and I, Hillary, we've long been wondering, where's Rudy? And he appeared at the RNC the other night, so we know that he's, at least for the time being, in the United States. But I'm going to do a Celtic cross now to find out exactly, or try to see, what he's been doing, what's going on in his life, and of course his future. Okay, so the first card is the forces in motion. The second card is his challenges. The third card is what he has control over. The fourth card, this one is for what he's done in the past, what's hanging over him that he has no control over, his near future, what he's attracting, others' influence over him in his life, his distant future, the outcome, which is, often changing, so I take the two cards off the bottom to add to the outcome. Whoa, look at that. Okay, so forces in motion or the Tower. His life is changing for the worst in a very challenging way. Now, if I were to draw this card for one of us, we're doing a spiritual growth reading, I would say, oh, this is a celebration that you can break through your false self and your real self can come through. And it's not comfortable, but the shell has been broken, you can shed the past. But not with Rudy, because he's, I don't see that the guy does any self-work. So we can see this as, his crown falling. He's falling from a high place. So-called high place. You and I wouldn't see it as a high place, but he thinks he's been in a high place. His challenges, the Ten of Swords. Wow. What he has control over, a woman. And his self-confidence, maybe. Some self-confidence. Maybe an intuitive woman. Okay, what he's done in the past, we have the High Priestess. So we have the Tower, challenged by the Ten of Swords. What he has control over is the Queen of Wands. What he's done in the past is the High Priestess. What is hanging over him with no control, we have the Two of Swords. Okay. His near future is the Queen of Swords. Is he still married? I don't know. What he's attracting, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So big changes, big turn in his life. Others' influence, Five of Wands. Distant future, Page of Wands. His outcome, the Eight of Wands. Wow. Okay. And more information on the Page of Wands, or Eight of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Wow. Okay, so diving into this, the forces in motion is that this is a crisis in his life, chaos, an utter fall from so-called grace. He doesn't have any grace really, but he thinks he's a guy that's in charge, and he's been in charge, and he'll just go all over the world and get the dirt that Donald Trump wants on on Joe Biden or anybody else that Trump, he's been Trump's personal attorney for years. So, remember Trump had his personal fixer, which was, Michael Cohen, and of course he's still doing time for that, even though he's just out, I guess, with an ankle monitor, but I think, yeah, because of the coronavirus. But anyway, Michael Cohen had his fall from grace, so-called grace, and Rudy Giuliani is about to have that happen as well. This card is so strong that it's going to color and flavor every single card. So we could probably always come back to this card to read all of the others. And his fall from grace will be, or so-called grace, his fall from whatever power he had, will be the challenge. What's crossing this card here when you read a Celtic cross. This is what's crossing. His, the upheaval and the chaos in his life, and his life literally falling apart. What's challenging him is that he will be stabbed in the back over and over and over again by, first of all, Trump, who will throw anybody under the bus. But second of all, some woman, which this could be Letitia James, because if he's not married, and this doesn't mean a divorce is coming into his near future, and it could be both. It could be that he has a divorce coming up, and this is his wife that's divorcing him. This could also be Letitia James, as an attorney general for for New York, and the Southern District of New York is coming after him legally. There's or some other states as well. This could also be a legal woman, but maybe somebody that he's paid off, and he's he thinks he has some control there, but he'll be betrayed. Whoever this woman is will betray him as well. Now this may also be Ivanka. This could be many different women. Both of these women could be 2, 3, 4 different women. Same here. He will be betrayed and stabbed on the back, and he will also flip and betray anybody to try and save his butt, because that's what he's doing. What he's done in the past is he's kept secrets for Donald Trump, and especially as to anything to help him with his paying off of porn stars and any other women that he cheated on Melania with, and his Marla Maples and Ivanka, or Ivana, or Ivana. I'm not sure how she pronounces her name. Excuse me. Now, what's hanging over him that he has no control over are these decisions, these legal decisions. The forces that really are in motion here is that he's at a stalemate, at a crossroads where he has no choice going forward other than to try and save himself, and the only way he can do that is by, flipping on others and betraying others. So his secrets are coming out. And what he's attracting is a big change in his life, where I don't think he's going to be at the top of the wheel. I think he's going to be one of the guys at the bottom going, oh no, what have I done? Because remember, the fall. The fall. His soul is fallen, because he aligned with the wrong people. Now, I hear that, back in the day, he kind of helped bring down the mob. But at some point, I think because if he knew how to bring down the mob, he would know how the mob worked. And I think he joined the mob. And now it's all coming back on him. He at least joined whatever mob that Trump has been involved in. And there's been that whole vicious circle there. So the vicious circle spins, he drops, and others' influence is that they just, they're just going to come down on him, and they just want to beat him up. Because he's going to flip on them. Whoever all these people, all these players are, he's going to flip. So that wrath will come down on him. And then his distant future is him trying to get away to a new place, a new, like, okay, where can I go? And his distant future is he's going to speak up. And legally, so this may not be too distant. And then the outcome is, I believe these are all legal documents coming down on him. This is all the legal system coming down on him. So he has a big challenge in his future. And, you know, adding these cards to all of these legal challenges and him trying to get away is he will spill the beans. He will speak out on what he knows about the financial future, and this, so that he can walk away. He's going to try to do whatever he can to walk away and not have to go to jail. And yet not have to be, incarcerated for what he's done. So that will be interesting to see. Now, I'll wait and not make this reading too long. I'll just wait and we'll see, you know, if he's picked up. And if he is picked up and arrested like Steve Bannon was at some point, then I'll do another reading from there. Unless you guys want something sooner on that. If so, if there's enough of you that want something sooner on that, I will certainly do it. So I welcome your comments and questions, and if you want me to add on to this at all. Okay, thank you. Bye.